Greetings, my friends. This is Gilles Manciot. I'm called to come back and make a little video. I'm back in La Ciotat for a few days. I wanted to talk about the fact that there is great revelations that are coming. It's all orchestrated by the divine. It's like the Nessara is coming, Neshesara. It's going to create a lot of chaos, and the galactics are coming. All the calm downs are. There is no choice. Everything is coming together. So just be prepared. And just it's going to create a great shock that to face all kinds of truths. But no, you are protected, and then when we become aware of mistakes we made, we ask for forgiveness, we forgive ourselves, and then as we repent, we are guided. I wanted to thank you so much for your presence today here, and for continuing to support the channel. I thank you so very much. And if you want a private session, you can send me an email. I wanted to discuss the fact also that the ego is all about limitation. Always about limitation. I will always confirm the separation. When we turn to the soul within ourselves, then it will always confirm the unity and the love. So it is because the soul needs to label things, to put separate things, and the ego, in this dimension, it's part of the soul. For the ego is an extension of the soul, but. It's really about understanding that everything is only one thing. And do not blame God for our reality. We've been creating this reality over and over again, and we're learning to. We're going to be creating in the fourth dimension, third dimension, to fourth dimension, to fifth dimension, or we're going to be about six, or we're going to be learning to create different form of reality from within, and so. And the creator is always there in acceptance of our choice and will. So it is because reality is our responsibility, and we have this opportunity in this lifetime to move from third to fourth to fifth dimension or above. So it's really a great opportunity, and we have to be patient with the process, to accept the imperfection of the ego and the perfection of the soul, to dance between the two, to find the integration. And when judgment come back, we have to return to love, and let our love shine on situation as much as possible, our love and light. For love feels a lot better than fear. But the ego we have to let go of the ego and the need for control, and trust God to walk our walk, to be within our flow, rather than to be taking it, to have to wonder about other people's walk, and we have to realize we're a unique individual. Because of that, we're extremely rare, we're extremely precious. There is no two of us. So there is a great deal of gratitude and appreciation for the miracle that we are, because we've been given this amazing physical body, if nothing else, plus a mind, an emotional body, an etheric body. Our soul is providing this. We have an astral body that will, once the astral body and the soul are in alignment, it is the fusion. It is the ascension happen. But we're unique individuals, and so we have to respect that and honor that, and to know that, and then we're also universal. We have this universal self. It is a dance between our true self, our God self, and our false self, our ego, the dark and the light, and we have to blend in, both to dance between the two. For the sun governs all of the ascension process, and the sun is connected to millions of other suns, and we have to keep our inner suns as bright as possible, so we are not touched by all the things that go around. And the moon, although humanity is not ready to know that yet, but it's an artificial intelligence. It's not, but it works as a natural moon. Is really the partner of the sun in this enlightenment process. So it is the divine feminine that reflects the light of the divine masculine. And so also wanted to talk about the fact that there is a lot of negative, there is a lot of programs that are being deactivated, that are negative extraterrestrials, artificial intelligence. That first they erased all the memory, and they're trying to prevent the ascension. But there's been a decree from the Prime Creator that this cycle will end, and so they sent me here, and they sent you here, and they sent millions of us here to break free and the way through is the way within, and so. Yet there is a great divine orchestration of event and energies that are beyond any one of us. We just have to be to stand up to be counted in order to fulfill our mission, to be ready for that mission, which is the realization of the divine and universal consciousness within our own coherence of our individuality and taking into account all of who we are. So it is a process. It is through meditation and silence that they're very essential. It is how it will be. It will happen, and the way through is the way within. That's the only way we're going to be safe and protected from all that is coming. Well, there is nothing to fear really, because fear is really an illusion. That's what they've been selling in order to keep controlling the world, and all kinds of false information are still circulating on the internet, and that's keeping the vibration very low. But eventually, we want to ascend, and then we want to see the face of truth, that is both the pure and the impure, the high and the low, the dark and the light. It's all part of the one consciousness that you are. Everything that is an extension of God, the source is an extension of you, and so we are one and the same. We are the same source. That's the one thing we all share. This great divine, eternal, and finite Creator. That's the part that can never end. It is what life is. It is what provides and control lives, and on all levels it is far more grandiose. No explanation will ever be able to cover the truth. It is so no language, no, it's beyond. It is the truth. It is God. It is, and there are parts that only God knows. Yes, God is also an open book. When we're ready to realize something, I am presence, our God self, avail our consciousness to that particular thing. So it's what my master guide told me a long time ago. He used this phrase. It's like, you want to know how to stay abreast of great blessings shall come your way. So it's just about learning to be in the presence, because the isolation and the separation, although sometimes we do feel it, I recognize it, it has never happened. It is an illusion that we created, our ego created, because our Father, Mother, God, and the love of the divine is always present, is eternal. It never ends, and it has no beginning, no end. It always has been. So, but the ego will always confirm the separation, and the soul will always confirm, when we go within, the love and unity of source. And it's just about learning to create to maintain a focal point of attention, to discipline our mind to only see what is good, what is true, what is loving, what is beautiful, not to be distracted by all of the shadow of the things of the matrix. And our goal is to create heaven on earth. For we suffer from amnesia, we forgot our eternal presence, but we continue to dance to create this balance between the ego and the soul, the truth and the illusion. So it's all part of it. The Creator is free and will play with all of that. He will use everything to teach us to complete our ascended process of consciousness. So for all that is sources, is already say it's part of us, and it's our infinity. We are in truth, we're infinite beings. So it's like, but we need to learn in the presence. We have to let go. Sometimes our failure comes from the fact that we needed to let go of certain things in order to get us to the point where we live in the present, and within the presence to be seated within our I am presence, within our sovereignty. And that is really what is coming for all humanity, the sovereign right, the law of one will be enforced. And so and the dark plan should not be concerned for us. Really, it's like we're the leader of a new golden age, an age of wisdom. We have to plant the seeds of wisdom, and to assist in that whole process, because then the trees of wisdom will grow, and grow and grow and grow through the millennium, through the eons. So it's like we're not going to go back into a dark age. This planet will be set for ascension, and then we'll move towards light and life progressively. So it's like, if you want to know who the good guys are in our scene, it's like everybody that's demonized on the mainstream medias is working for the light, and pretty much. And so it's kind of funny because it's all going to crumble down all at once. It's like so it's, and the Gesara has been started in implementation. So it's going to create some chaos. Follow your inner guidance, and all the tyrannies are going to end, and the universal law will be enforced. So those are good news, and it's the coming kingdom, the freedom for humanity. Well, I hope this message was interesting for you. I'm gonna thank you for liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. I'm gonna pull a few cards to see for a chakra reading. But those are general. If you want a private session, I can do much more precise in terms of the energy. But this is more universal. The card of the day is the way through. Is the hermit. It's like it's okay to be alone. It's okay to be alone for a while to take care of your own self and to walk through the doors. For those the higher doors of consciousness, sometimes we can, when we're deeply intimate with someone, and there's a fusion of mind, body, spirit, energy, soul, we can pass portals together. But essentially, the ascension is a very personal thing. Even if you have a partner, you cannot force somebody. But we learn to work in groups. Well, the cards are very different from the French reading. So let's see what. So it's very much about at the roots is very much about slaying the ego. It's not going to be so. We have to let go of the ego. We have to let go. It's the root, the base. Pluto it rules the base. It's at the bottom of our of our spinal column. Once we can let go of the ego to understand there is a new vision, there is something new that comes in, that is all about joy and pleasure and abundance and ease. So it shouldn't be too hard, but yet it's the ego hold on to the past. Then we find Isis, the great priestess, the great mother. It's like the intuition. What comes on the second chakra, that's ruled by Saturn, that's the sacral chakra, sexuality, harmonization, all the earth plane, earth and astral planes. Here we have the threefold riddles. The mind will not solve it. The mind will not be able to figure it out. So just let go of the mind and go into the feeling. Just the answers will come. At which point there is wisdom that comes, which is the earth drop, and that's that's very important chakra because it rules all of the physical planes. On the third chakra, those are creative chakras, and the earth is neutral, and there's receptive chakra. Those are the main chakras that we have. Is our solar plexus, is our solar power, and it's ruled by Jupiter, and when we ascended. And here we have a pearl before swine. So it's like maybe not to reflect the light on illusions. There are certain people we need to take distance from, at which points we let go of this, even the judgment of separation. And it's like, because it's like the sense of betrayal and victimization and all that. We have to pass through all that, and we'll have to come to the forgiveness eventually. And for ourselves, at least, and for others, of course. But and then we will, and the solar power will reflect the light of the fifth dimension, this power of the change. Here it's called the wheel of great time. It's really the power of miracles. Because what's in our heart in this configuration, in this reading, is it says that there is recall, memory. We need to integrate our memory. The memory of the past will come back, and we need to integrate it to make peace with it. And at which point our heart is gonna. We have this eternal life, the eternal light of Source that is. That will continue to shine from within as we turn more and more. We're learning to depend more on our inner light rather than the mental body will continue to assist us operate within the physical realm, but we need to have a point of attention within the silence. Then comes for Chiron, the fifth chakra, it's all our communication. It always comes into our body as well. And it's here we have the emperor, the hot seat, the seat of responsibility. We are empowered. Once we are empowered, we need to communicate that energy. And as long as we stay spiritual and simple and in touch with our feeling and guidance, everything will go well. We can handle power as long as we stay humble and we continue to follow. It's when the ego wants the power, that when it's solely guided by the ego, as we see in the world, it's like it goes nowhere in terms of collective well-being. And then what we see in our third eye, which is ruled by Neptune, it is the center seed of our consciousness. Here is a great change. It's the Holocaust. Everything that is no longer part of the divine will of your soul, of your higher self, everything is being shadowed away. So that new things will come. And so what you're going to be able to see through the process is this it's a mixed bag, but it's enjoyment. It's about the elixir fruit, the essence, the desire to test the best things out of life, and we deserve to test the best thing. As soon as we move into the fifth dimension, we'll have it all. Right now we're still in the fourth, and so it just needs some discrimination in terms of what we choose, but do not judge yourself for liking something if as, as long as it doesn't do harm. I think it's fine. Just continue to grow and evolve in refining your desire and to always seeking higher pleasures. In the crown that's ruled by Uranus, that's like the doorway to the sky, it's the connection to the higher self. We have like a bubble. It's like spontaneity. It's like things can come at the most unexpected moment. So just do not be surprised if you receive deep spiritual energy or revelation at times where you don't expect it. But continue still to do your meditation. I would recommend that. Then our earth chakra is below our feet, below our base. We're connected to the earth. That's like the earth is the provider for our physical body, and that is connected at the center of the earth. Continue to anchor your love, your light into Mother Earth. She needs it. She loves that. She wants to know that more of us are ready to move into this fifth dimensional matrix. And here we have the last laugh. It means humor. You have the more we can stay detached and rule on the as far as what the earth is like the energies of the earth, is to be light about it, to be able to laugh about it. It's called the future here, but it's about the power of humor. And what comes from our soul star, which is a star that we have above our head, and silver star, etheric star, that we share with our higher self, the Archangel Uriel, that emphasizes this silver light. Yeah, we have a great deal of acceleration that is coming. It is the magic carpet. So the change are going to come very swiftly. But there is still things to deal with, and to let go of the past, let go of the old, integrate the memory in an harmonious way. Well, I hope this message was interesting for you. I'm going to pull a few more cards at the end. I'm going to sing a song that talks about life is changing all the time, and the dreams are evolving all the time, but they have to come through. And then once you find love, you want more. For love is love. Love is so much the best energy, the most beautiful energy. Everybody seeks love, and there are octaves of love. There is terrestrial love and celestial love, and conditional love is the only frequency that connects us to the creator and truth. That's the only thing. There is no other frequency than unconditional love that once we achieve that, even if we know, even if we depart, we continue to dance. It's like you create a solid connection for God to communicate with you. Once you cultivate that unconditional love, unconditional forgiveness for yourself and for all of us, because we're all part of the one. It's like the face of truth composes all things, the ignorance and lucidity. And it's all a process of evolution, and the creator has already have plans for everyone, and everything's already guided and orchestrated by the divine. So enjoy yourself, be patient, be creative, be loving. Well, I'm gonna finish with this song. It's called Dreams. It goes like this. Oh, my life is changing every day in every possible way. All my dreams, it's never quite as it seems, never quite as it seems. I know I felt like this before, but now I feel it even more because it came from you. And then I open up and see the person falling here is me, a different way to be. I want more, impossible to ignore, impossible to ignore. And they'll come true, impossible not to do, impossible not to do. And now I tell you openly, you have my heart, so don't hurt me. You're what I couldn't find. A totally amazing mind, so understanding and so kind. You're everything to me. Oh, my life is changing every day in every possible way. And all my dreams, it's never quite as it seems, 'cause you're a dream to me, a dream to me. Yeah, so we'll pull out a few last cards. So, what is the observer of the day is the time of living, departing, and we're really moving forward. There's great surprises. Be ready for whatever. Just be ready. So it's like it can be traveling, it can be a new corner, something really new that is really imminent now. The highest wisdom is here and now, to learn to live in the here and now. There's the past and the future, but within the here and now there's all of it can be found within the here and now. It's just sometimes we're trapped between the past and the future, and we do have to integrate both the past and the future, because at every given moment we're conditioning our future by the choice we make. What need to be understood is, may the truth be. The truth needs to be told. The truth will come out. We cannot hide the truth. All of it will be. It's going to come out. So it's going to create a big shock in society. And just be your truth, the truth of love, as much as possible. What needs to be done is happy to recognize the perfection in all things, to accept the time, the divine timing, to be. To exist in happiness as a choice. I think some philosopher was talking about that. The Buddha, I'm sure too. So happiness is not the goal; it is the path. And the outcome is reparation. So if there is a need for to bring things back into harmony, to say I'm sorry, to everybody's going to need to. There's going to be a great deal of work that when things are, it's like the puzzle of creation, where a puzzle, when the puzzle comes together, the piece will come and will create this beautiful puzzle. But we're going to be able to bring back everything into harmony. I think that's going to be quite fantastic. Well, thank you very much. I wish you a wonderful day, a wonderful Sunday, and I'll talk to you later. Namaste, my friends.